Let's go.
Alright, hey collective, I'm not exactly sure which set of cards I'm going to use just yet. I think I was trying to go through and do something special for the astro signs, but I might just hold off. Let me just do a quick read for the collective. Let's do that. Just a quick collective read. That box is really heavy. All right. Ooh. Okay, just a few cards for the collective. Show us how the collective is showing up right now. How is the collective showing up right now? Ooh, maybe someone with a lot of choices. That's the Seven of Cups. I don't get a lost in the sauce kind of energy. I just get a lot of, ooh, a lot of people have been paying attention. That's so odd. Have been paying attention to this Queen of Cups energy. Good, bad, and in between. Yeah. Yeah. Tell us more about the Seven of Cups. Who is the Seven of Cups? There's somebody that you left out in the cold. Okay, who else? Someone who sits in the Nine of Cups energy. Someone who sits in the Strength energy. Someone who sits in the Queen of Wands energy. This is fourth person. And then someone who will bring justice. There are 5 people. Thinking about establishing something with you right now. Or trying to communicate with you, one or the other. Wow. Wow. That is wild. Ooh, pure devotees too. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one for right there. So this is the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands speaks about personal power, boldness, originality, things like that. Wow, also about contemplation of like your own personal direction, which way you want to go, all that good stuff, right? So, and it's with respect to like making sure that you maintain this familial bond with individuals that you are going to engage with. So there needs to be this certain solidarity, solidarity and strength. Solidarity and strength that exists as well. Okay, let's fix that one later. Or else you won't be certain about this. Like that's also one of the ways for you to be certain. 3:33 was on the clock. Is when you're able to, yeah, to see. Ooh, look. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna take these 2. Oh, I'm gonna take these 3, and I'm gonna stop there. Okay, with the Knight of Cups on the bottom, and of course the Knight of Cups is emotion and romantic and charming movement. There's this pure devotee, but that was the download that I got too. Like this pure devotee card is very significant. So I'll get to it in just a minute. But let's look at what's here. So essentially, being able to break out of this confusion or stalemate with respect to whom to give your love and devotion to, and who to defend and denounce all the competition for, like who to make a decision about. Somebody's walking away crying too. person back there, their hands are up near their face. They are crying. They're embarrassed. They're heartbroken. This person is probably just like confused, maybe even attempting to do more stuff. Take it how it resonates. Okay, look. Because this actual boldness, personal power, a true connection, a true, I'm sorry, boldness and personal power. Yeah. And twos also are duality. So dual progress and discovery, like each and every time is what I get, is what I hear. So that's what's coming out of this. Being in this Two of Swords is now changed into a Two of Wands. Being able, so it's went from a Two of Swords, which is blocked emotion, avoidance, stalemate energy, to a Two of Wands, which is personal power. So not being blocked by any competition or competitive energy or energy that's meant to dissuade. Seriously, I put the Lovers card over there. So with the Lovers situation, and that changes this Queen of Cups energy, which the Queen of Cups energy, queens are in influence. So it's changing the influence of people's vantage point, like where people didn't want to acknowledge or didn't see the calmness, the intuitiveness, and the compassion. That's now going to be changed. That cycle of not having that by being in this partnership, this connection, because the Lovers isn't necessarily just always, it's a union. It can be a loved one, but like, shit, can't you just love like the things that you're doing to really afford yourself better opportunities in life? Like, why? Anyway, here's why. Here's why sometimes it's not just one, but it's, the other. Because the Wheel of Fortune came out again. I think this is not the first time with the Empress and the Emperor. And you guys have to understand, I shuffle the mess out of these cards, you know what I mean? I've been in these, especially just fiddling around, especially to do the pre-shuffle. But this is the Empress and Emperor. And I believe you have to also, again, like we talked about in previous readings, you kind of have to embody that individually in order to call in individuals that would match your energy. Because even though this is saying a pure devotees, it's like a lot of people are devoted to these energies, right? To this energy, however you want to look at it. But their devotion to each other is what makes it admirable. So it makes it even more like people are trying to grasp at it, not because they want it. They're not really in the Seven of Cups energy. It's because somebody else already has inspired a different perspective by presenting a pure opportunity for love and engagement and all those different things. This super soul energy is what I'm getting, and this intelligence energy. Okay, I'm gonna end it at that. I'll stop the reading after those. It's Knight of Cups, King of Swords. Yeah. It's like a lot of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like a lot of people have mistaken this energy. Either thought it was too good to be true, or perhaps just were immature and fumbled it. A lot of goofy, behavior. I'm just doubting it and not, working with it and treating it appropriately is what I keep hearing. So not treating it appropriately, but those people, look, decidedly so. That's where they get themselves. Ooh, okay, let's get out of their stuff because this is looking good for the Empress, Emperor energies out there that are looking to make more pure devotee, kind of bring that pure devotee energy in. Anyway, the thought of my pure devotees dwell within me. Their lives are surrendered to me, and they derive great satisfaction and joy enlightening one another and speaking about me. So I very much saw that in the pre-shuffle and the download too. The download very much so was like, if this is a masculine and a feminine energy and they're coming together in union, then very much so their devotion is to one another. It's not separate. It's not going anywhere else. Their devotion is to each other first and foremost. There's nothing to be mistaken. I don't want to make believe or pretend, you know. They are purely devoted to one another. It's the super soul energy that they have. I reside in every heart. From me alone comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. I am to be known by all the Vedas. I am the author of the Vedanta, and I alone know the Vedas. So this is just kind of like someone who's really come to know themselves, who's really dug deep and done the inner work and kind of concentrated on oneself and the duality or autonomy, you know, because it's kind of embodying all things at once, right? The super soul, right? Where you understand how you connect with nature, how you connect with the big picture, how you connect with this, how you connect with that. It's all these different things, you know, that you're responsible for or are here to help other people attain, achieve, etc. by your example. And it's really awesome when you get to see that play out. But it's like only one person has each prescription or recipe, right? But when intelligence is connected between two divine beings, it does create a specific reaction. It's not like any of the others. But that's the intelligence playing a part here. So the senses are superior to matter. Mind is higher than the senses, and higher than the mind is intelligence, but the soul is higher still. See? So it's individuals who are able to have this, bridge this gap of telepathy, of oneness, of being able to connect with all people, all things on the planet and off, I should say, all intelligence very fluidly. And now they're able to really embody their full self. And as a result of that, some really beautiful things occur. Some really, really beautiful things occur. It's kind of like, you know, the Great Awakening. It's such a beautiful thing when people are able to devote themselves to the right people, places, and things. And then it be this great inspiration or fire or in that domino effect. It's the first domino. But because you're the first domino in this effect that plays out this beautiful, magically orchestrated encounter with each and every domino that ends up in this beautiful big picture. That's the shit. Like the first domino. Nobody can ever be the first domino. Only the first domino can be the first domino. I mean, you can look around and intuitively, you know that though, collective. The collective knows that. Intuitively, the collective knows that. All right, I'm gonna see maybe if I get one more. Anything else for the collective out of this step, please and thank you.
And please like.
Please like our videos.
Please like Sydney and Mommy's videos.
Yes, please like.
Sydney.
Yes, we made oatmeal cookies recently, and she'll be establishing her own TikTok as well. Yeah. So maybe this Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry, this King of Pentacles. My apologies, because it's I mean, definitely great to see that it's no longer in a thinking energy. Yes, you're a great and excellent helper. I'm almost finished with the collective reading.
You're mine.
I know. So the King of Pentacles energy, so someone is very much so acknowledging I think their full capability and stability, or sitting in it now. They're no longer thinking about it, which is backing. So I feel like the King of Pentacles is the energy, right? That this possibly Emperor or Empress are in. And because of that, they're able to rest, but they also still, I feel like, because I keep noticing on this particular deck too, and I keep using it, this person is kind of up, but not really. It's like they're resting well. There's really no issue. They're just up thinking, and I think it's because of the romantic endeavors. This is the movement towards so passionate things, things that require lust and adventure and energy. So it's things that can be take a lot of energy, take a lot of creative energy as well, and just intelligence and superiorness is what I keep hearing. I keep hearing it takes a lot of superiority to really stand in these spaces. It takes a lot of superiority. Yeah, it takes a lot of superiority. Okay. Thank you. And that's what these two are working towards. And then the happy face, it's the happy face with the heart eyes. So I guess maybe there's an acknowledgement like of the King of Pentacles that like you are sufficient. Maybe that's what this person is learning. This is God's reciprocation to you. This is God's reciprocation to you. That's what that intelligence is pretty much confirming. There's some sage energy of like being able to understand the rats, how they're useful, etc., etc. You know, there's certain cheese that require a rat to really be what they are. Just gotta say that. Approaching Guru, and I think sense control is the last one. Yeah, because there's no longer any room for like this doubting soul energy, like where you're faithless and don't have any desire or hope and doubt that the truth will be lost. You know, there's no energy of that. And I also feel like there's this eternal soul. This space of this eternal soul where it speaks about the unborn, eternal, ever-existing, unlying, and primeval. It is not slain where the body is slain. So I don't know, I got some energy of like hair pulling and just like a very primeval energy that is very much reciprocated and accepted, or something like that. Like it's okay, I'm gonna take the burning fire and the great souls and that's and the leadership and that's it. Yeah, because everything else beyond these things is what Spirit's saying is like our enemy. So we don't need to focus beyond these things that are being communicated. Okay. All right, so what have we now looked at? God's reciprocation. I reciprocate with all beings in accordance to the way that they surrender to me. Everyone follows my path in all respects. That's the divine message. That's the divine message. You do what I say. You don't hinder yourself, because it hinders, you know, the what I'm planning, and everyone follows my path in all respects. That's what it's saying. I reciprocate with all beings in accordance to the way that they surrender to me. Everyone follows my path in all respects. So I feel like there's a great level of respect and achievement that will be.
Nanny,
Can you give me a few minutes? If I'm hungry, ready to eat?
If you're gonna make the guacamole.
Oh, the guacamole. Yes, I'll be down to make the guacamole in just a minute. I'll be there in two minutes. So God's reciprocation. Yes, definitely receiving. Oh, look. Yep. Is that receiving of this gift? I feel like otherworldly gifts too. I'm approaching Guru is in here, so let's read that one. Just learn the truth. Approach a guru with humility. Inquire from them submissively and render service. The self-realized can impart transcendental knowledge, for they have seen reality. I'm just saying, that's also part of like someone actually accepting the fact that they have this capability for telepathy that they didn't realize really existed. There is this telepathy, there is astral travel, there are these things that exist that allow you to engage and encompass energies and spaces and time and all the rest of that with other people. That's a part of the sense control that you're receiving. It's because of the sense control that you're able to do this. So the sense control is saying one who is able to withdraw the senses from their objects, like a tortoise drawing its limbs within its shell, is firmly established in wisdom. So, ooh, that's excellent. I'm gonna leave that right there on the King of Pentacles. Yeah, and the Sage. What is night for all creatures is the time of awakening for the self-controlled, and the time of awakening for all beings is night for the introspective sage. Introspective sage. So it's like somebody who actually does have sense control and the capability to really monitor their habits, the way they live life, like everything they do at all times. For those individuals, it's easy to obtain what we've already discussed, and that's why these individuals are receiving this, is what I'm understanding. Yeah, they're great souls. They're great souls that were made for leadership. That's what I'm being told. So let's see. The Great Soul says, after innumerable births, so that means a lot of transformations, and it says, and deaths. So after innumerable births and deaths, those who are wiser surrender unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that exists. Such great souls are very rare. Sydney, are you talking to me? Okay, let me read that again. I'm sorry, I was distracted. After innumerable births and deaths, those who are wise surrender unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that exists. Such great souls are very rare. So this is also knowing that, like, okay, so someone and I were talking the other day, and we were discussing how Kanye, and this, you know, unpopular opinion, maybe not, but it was like Kanye's statement where he said, you know, slavery was a choice. You know, it's that same energy, like whatever it is that you're attached to, whatever it is that you're encountering, 2002, whatever it is that you're marrying, whatever it is that you're experiencing, that is by way of your own choice. And everyone has to understand that. So if you're being met with some opportunity to receive greatness, that is because you have earned it. If you are being met with the opportunity to acknowledge other people's greatness, that is because you have earned that seat. Like whatever seat you are in at this point, that is where you belong. If you were this animal, this one, or this, okay? That's I don't know how else to explain it. Great souls. Anyway, leadership. Let's do that one, and then we'll end it on the burning fire, because I think that's where, if this is a love union that we're expressing, which I believe it is, because there's this pure devotion from the energies to one another that is uncommon, and that's why it works. But anyway. It's true, like it's everything that I'm telling you in this reading that it is. This is why it works. Okay, anyway. Whatever a great man does, common men follow. Man, do I have to say anything else? Because I think I said that earlier on. It's like, this is something that is the number one domino. This is domino number one. Okay, anyway. Whatever a great man does, common men follow. And whatever standards he sets by exemplary acts, all the world pursues. Man, I ain't gotta make nothing up. I know what I'm talking about. This is my reading for you. Anyway, let's put this here. Oh no, seriously, leave it there. And then burning fire. One's pure consciousness is covered by the eternal enemy, lust, which takes many forms and burns like insatiable fire. And so and what I get from that though is like lust shouldn't be something that you're afraid of. Like the eternal fire is not something that you should be afraid of. It's something that you should hold and handle. It's another tool. It's another, you know, like money and time and all the love and like all these other things, these things that we can encompass, we can have, we can hold, we can, you know, all these things that we can use as currency throughout the planet to receive, you know, time. You know, you get your imagination, and you can travel, and you know, in time, and all these different things. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna just end it there. I hope that this has been helpful and insightful to someone, and that you have learned a bit, if not a lot. Okay, I'll catch you on the next one later.